Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, and today, first of all, happy Mother's Day to all of you wonderful mothers. You are amazing. We could do nothing without our mothers, and I just want you to know that if you are a mother, that you are by far one of the most important people, the most influential person in your family's life. So thank you so much for your service, for your kindness, for your selflessness, and your love to all of us. You are so appreciated. Okay, now let's get into the meat of this video. So this video was inspired by one of you guys. I did my live yesterday and you all said, one of you all asked me, what brands get you most excited for launches? And I rattled off a list of my top 5. And then Kelsey was like, that's a good video idea. You should elaborate on that. And I was like, yeah, I should. So that's what we're doing here today. We're gonna be talking about my top favorite brands, top 5 brands that get me so excited for their launches. Like literally excited, like geeking out. I cannot wait for these products to launch because I love the brand so much and I always get excited for what they're gonna do. So before we get into this video, I just wanna say thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. If this is your first time here, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to have you and get to know you. If you are a returning subscriber, a round of applause for you. Thank you so much for coming back, for taking time to support my channel again, and for liking and commenting on my videos. You guys are amazing, and I'm so appreciative of each and every one of you. So let's get into this video. We've got 5 brands that whenever I hear something's coming out from them, I'm like, what? Huh? I want it all. And I'll explain to you, some of these brands, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm excited. Some of these brands, I've been late to the game, but now I'm excited. And so we're here. So we have first, and this was really hard for me, y'all. My first and second place are honestly identical now, but I'm ranking this brand first because they were the first brand that really got me excited. And then the second brand, which you'll hear about later, now I am just as excited as the first brand. First brand, since they launched in 2017, that I have been uberly excited with every release that they make is good old Fenty Beauty. Every time I see Fenty coming out with a new product, I'm like, what is it? Where is it? And when can I get it? Now, do I own everything from Fenty? No, I don't. But every time I see Fenty's come out with something, I'm like, what is it? And when is it launching? And when can I get it? I get so excited. I love everything that Fenty stands for, just the way that the brand was created, why it was created. And I feel like they literally are a brand that tries to make products for every consumer. No, they can't make the mark every time, but I feel like there's always good intentions there. So the first product that I could not wait to get my hands on was the Pro Filter foundation. Still a favorite foundation of mine. This foundation literally is within one of my top 10 favorite foundations of all times that I would repurchase over and over again. Love this foundation. Some of the newer products that I cannot stop using from Fenty. These cream bronzers. I'm wearing actually Honey Glaze today. I'm wearing 2 bronzers. Honey Glaze I put down first. Honey Glaze and Teddy are the shades that I have. Love these. And then I bought 6 of the cream blushes, and I'm wearing Strawberry Drip today. I was waiting for Fenty to come out with blushes. So when she came out with cream bronzers and cream blushes, I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm here for that. The powder bronzer by Fenty is still by far one of my favorite bronzers. I just love the brand of Fenty. That brand, I ranked number 1 because I have been excited for their product launches for the longest in my makeup obsessive career. Second brand, and I only ranked this brand second because it took me a little bit to get excited for the brand because they were out of my price range. Mother Pat McGrath. Come on, Pat. That is my phrase for any Pat product. Every time I put on a Pat product, I'm like, come on, Pat. Because that's what she makes me do. I'm so impressed with her products. So Pat McGrath, I discovered the brand, I want to say 2017. So my first Pat product, it's Mothership 5 palette. Look at her on all her glory. Every time I open up a Pat palette, I feel like I should hear angels singing Like, I feel like every time I open up a Pat palette, that's what I should be hearing. So I got this palette, fell in love with it, but was like $125. Who's really spending that? And then the more I matured in this beauty community, I realized we have collectors of Pat palettes. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is a thing. The next launch that she came out with that I was like uberly excited about was the foundation. And this foundation is within my top 3 favorite foundations. Like, I love this foundation so much, y'all. I cannot even put it into words. So when I saw that she was coming out with the foundation, y'all, when I tell you I ordered that the day it launched, the second it launched, I was literally at my computer like, refresh. I was so hyped about that. Same thing with her concealers and the powder. Like, the powder I wasn't so excited about until I saw Kinky Sweat review it, and then I was like, oh, I need that. But the actual concealers, I was at the store, little story time for you guys. So I was at the store bright and early, ready for the concealers. I actually gave them a little while. Usually I'm at Sephora at 10 o'clock in the morning when they open. But I was like, let me give them a couple minutes. They might need a little time. So get there. And I was like, hi, yes, I'm looking for the Pat McGrath concealers. And the person's like, oh, sorry, we don't have them yet. And that makes me so angry. So I said, you know, with trying to control myself, I go, okay, so I was on your website and it says that y'all have them in store. And the guy was like, yeah, see, like, it says that when we're supposed to have it, but it doesn't mean we have it. And I was like, okay, can you check? Like, I got a video to make, sir. Come on now. And so he's like, okay, I'll check. So he goes and checks. He comes back, yeah, sorry, we don't have it. And I didn't trust him, okay? I didn't trust him. So I went over to one of the managers who I'm really cool with, and I go, hey, hon. He was like, oh my gosh, Chelsea, how can I help you? I was like, yes, I'm here for these Pat concealers. And he was like, okay. So he then talks to the guy that I was just talking to, was like, yeah, do we have them? And the guy was like, yeah, she was just asking me and we don't have it. And he was looking at me kind of like, I told you we don't have it. And I was like, I didn't really do that, but that's what I was thinking. And so then the manager was like, babe, I got you. I said, and I will wait. And he went in the back and got them for me, and that's how we got these. And you know what? And it was worth the wait. Said all that to say I was very excited about those Pat concealers. So I now am very much obsessed with Pat McGrath. So that's why I said with my first and second favorite, with the first and second brands, like Pat, I kind of jumped on the bandwagon a little late, but like now, I'm ready. Whatever you got, Pat, I'm ready for it. If I gotta save a little coin, that's what we gonna have to do, because I'm ready for it. Like I said, now Fenty and Pat are on the same level in terms of like how excited I get when they come out with a new product launch. Third is going to have to be Charlotte Tilbury. I really, really enjoy the brand of Charlotte Tilbury. Now, with Charlotte, I don't own nearly as many products as I probably should own in terms of how much I like them or I like the brand. I'm still kind of wrapping my mind around some products, like for instance, the quads of eyeshadows, because I've heard so many mixed reviews. I'm like, $53 for 4 eyeshadows and there's mixed reviews. I haven't jumped to buy them, but when I hear that Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with something new, I'm always like, what is it? Because I love the brand. Like, I don't know, it's something about the brand that I really enjoy. My absolute favorites from the brand, let me tell y'all, the Hollywood Flawless Filter is freaking bae, okay? I am shade 6 Dark Tan. I cannot even describe how much I love this product. It is literally, I always say it and I will continue to say it, this product is magic in a bottle. I put it on the high points of my cheeks, and it is literally like water is sitting on my face. It's just so glossy and glowy. I cannot even begin to speak volumes of that. Now, I did not get that when it first launched. Like, I jumped on Charlotte Tilbury a little late as well. But like that, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder is my favorite powder. I really, really love her Magic Away concealer. So, so good. I have the shade 9 in the concealer and the shade medium in the powder. So the 2 products from Charlotte Tilbury that I was like so excited about when she came out with them is the Icon palette. Do y'all remember this? This came out last year, I want to say. I think this palette is so pretty and I love it. And I still really enjoy this palette, but I was so excited about this. And then the other product that I was really excited about when I saw it was the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So I wear mine in the shade, this is 10 Warm, but I also have 10 in a little deluxe sample, and actually 10 in probably looks a little better. 10 Warm looks a little warm on me. But I really was like so hyped about this foundation because I love the Light Wonder foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. And I was like, I want another foundation by her, but I didn't really like, I think it's like her Magic foundation. I didn't really like that. So I was really, really excited about this one. Okay, Numero Cuatro is none other than Tom Ford. So Tom Ford, I would also say I was late to the game with Tom Ford in terms of the products, and I don't have a lot of Tom Ford, I don't. But I have now accepted that I love luxury makeup, and it is a must for me. So I will be collecting more Tom Ford throughout the year. Be prepared to see that. But when I see that Tom Ford is coming out with something, like my ears are up and I'm like, what is it? Can I afford it? But like, I'm always interested in what it is because the packaging of Tom Ford's products just speaks to me. And I think that's why I love Charlotte Tilbury's brand as well. The packaging speaks to me. It's just so luxe feeling. It looks like luxury. And it's like, if I'm going to pay luxury price, I also want the product to look luxury. So Tom Ford does it for me. So the actual product that I was like super excited about and also extremely pissed about was this Shade and Illuminate foundation. I was like, I want it. No, I don't. I want it. No, I don't. And then I got it, and like, when I do another ranking video of my foundations, you all will see where Tom Ford lands, but don't be surprised if he lands in the top 5, maybe even top 3. Another thing that I was so excited about Tom Ford coming back with, like that I was like, I'm getting this hands down, are these Soleil drops. Y'all, when I say I was so excited about this, because this was on my wish list a couple years ago and it went out of stock because I was like, $50 for some drops. I want it, but that's so much money. And then it recently came back in stock and I got it during the Sephora sale. So I'm wearing the drops today underneath another highlight. But she's so pretty. Like, have you had a makeup product that when you use it, you're like, I just enjoy using you? That's how I feel about this. I enjoy using this product. So I was really happy about that. Okay, the 5th brand that makes me very excited when I see them is Natasha Denona. So Natasha Denona, I rank her as 5th because outside of her eyeshadow palettes, I'm not as excited with the products. Like, I love foundation, so I'm always gonna be like, ooh, foundation. But like when she came out with her concealer and her lipsticks, I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll see a couple reviews. If people rave about it, maybe I'll get it. But her eyeshadow palettes, I'm always like, ooh, what is that? So that's why she's ranking 5th, because with the other brands, it's almost like no matter what they release, I'm like, ooh, they're coming out with something. Natasha is specifically for her eyeshadow palettes. Just like basically all the other luxury brands that I've talked about, I was later to the game. I have not been buying her products since she started launching them. But the products that I was like, could not wait to get my hands on for, the first one was the Bloom Blush and Glow palette. If you have not seen it, this is what it looks like on the inside. So you get 2 cream products here and then 2 powder products here. This palette is still a favorite of mine. Like, I still use this palette on a regular basis. Then when she came out with this Tan Bronze and Glow palette, I was even more excited because I had already had the Bloom Blush and Glow palette and I was like, ooh. Then the next one that I was like, I gotta have it, is her Sunrise palette. So when I saw this, especially when I realized it was cheaper in price, I was like, yes, yes, and yes. So I was really happy about that. And then her latest launch, I think this is her latest launch. When I saw this Love palette, I was like, ma'am, do you see this color story? I mean, do y'all see it? It is phenomenal. And when I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. And I also have to have this one. And I absolutely love it as well. This is the Love Glow palette. So like, when it comes to her palettes, I am like uberly excited about. I don't own all of her palettes. I do have some that I need to like add to my collection, but like her eyeshadow formula, I really do enjoy it for the most part. So I'm always excited when I see that she's coming out with some type of eyeshadow palette, and I am like she could release 10 more of these glow face palettes, I'm getting them all. Like, I'm getting them all. I swear by them. So yes, those are the brands that when I hear they're coming out with a new product, I'm like, what is it? And am I buying it? Most of the time I am. But yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for giving me the idea for this, because this was really fun. I enjoyed talking about these products and kind of going over them with you all. Let me know down in the comments below what some of your favorite brands are that get you extremely excited. What are they? How do you feel? You know, what are the products that made you so excited? That have come out from the brand. I'd love to know. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope all of you mothers have an amazing day today. For those of you who have lost your mothers, my prayers are with you. My heart goes out with you. I hope that you have a lot of comfort today, and that you still feel special remembering your mother. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye guys.